Yo folks, how many people I got up in here? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, how did the breakfast girls sneak in here? Baby, I should put you on the back so I can sit next to the old lady here. Alright folks, here we go. Going on a little adventure today. Got my good seat here. Got my man Jason on the seat. Alright buddy, how are you, man?
Fine.
Alright buddy, let's roll to Bogo City. Ready, sweetie girl? Here we go. Alright folks. Big city of Hamburgers. We're headed down to the bigger city of Bogo City. Place. That thing's like a Bajaj, but it's, I think, Italian made, Piaggio. They've actually got one of those that has a diesel in it. Those little tuk-tuks. Get some gasolina. Lady says, anybody want to sit on the back and let me sit up front and enjoy the company of everybody? Flo, did you want to volunteer to sit in the back? Calamansi? Grandma? No volunteers? No volunteers, huh? I guess the foreign guy always sitting in the back. Now, Flo, I've observed that you dressed up for today's occasion. And where is your husband and son? In the house? Does he know you're sneaking away to Bogo City? Ah, okay.
I asked permission.
Nobody wants to sit in the back, so the foreign guy will take his place. But you know what? I got a nice seat and a nice footrest, so I'm not complaining. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. When you got a nice seat to sit on and a nice padded backrest right there, I'm just laid back. I got my mind on my money, got my money on my mind. Yeah, check this out. Big old tree right there. Busy little town of Bogo City. All right, ladies. Oh my gosh, there's such a line in there. Wait. No, I'm not waiting in that line.
No McDo, only pizza.
There's no way I can wait in that line.
No McDo, pizza.
Let's go to Rockin' Pizza. we might have enough money for one slice each. But I'm not waiting in that line. We're out of here. Folks, that's one of the issues here. It's like sometimes you'll go to these fast food places and they're so crowded. There's no tables. You're standing in line for 30 minutes. I'm not down with that. I can't deal with that anymore. You know, if you send your Filipinos to go pick stuff up, they can wait in line. It doesn't bother them. They have that level of patience to do that. I do not. I'm not gonna sit in there, wait for a table, and I'm just not standing in that long chow line. So it's not happening. Just pick the bad times around lunchtime on a Saturday. It is what it is. So we'll just go by Rocket Pizza and see if we can't pick up a pizza on the way home. Sometimes things don't work out, so you back off and punt. And there's Jollibee. Okay, everybody out. Let's go get some fish and shrimp, ladies. Let's go. Hey, let me interject right here for a minute. We said we were going to Rockin' Pizza, right? Next thing you know, we end up at the fish market. What happened? Well, I was like, I'm not going to McDonald's. It's just too crowded for me. Like, all right, let's go to Rockin' Pizza. We love the pizza there, folks. It's what I consider the only real pizza place. I don't want to say only, but it's the real pizza. That's where we want to go. We pull up to Rockin' Pizza, and I was like, you know what? I think I only got $2K in my pocket. I really wasn't paying attention. And we could have went in there and got a couple pizzas for that, but I think last time we went there, what did we order? The jalapeno pepper poppers. I don't know. We got a bunch of sides and accoutrements and drinks. And the bill was over $2K. I'm not complaining about the price. I'm just saying that, you know, when we sit down with that big crew, you know, there's a lot of mouths to feed, and we like to sample all the sides. And I was like, you know what? I'm not prepared for us to come here today, and I'm not hunting an ATM machine at this point. So anyhow, that's why we need to go to Rockin' Pizza. I said, well, we'll go next week when I know. I don't like to go there and like limit myself, right? You go there, you want to be like, I want that, I want that, I want that, because all the food there is absolutely delicious. And anyhow, I was like, well, Upal's not here, John John's not here. I said, you know what, let's back off and punt. You could take 1K, go to the fish market, get 2 kilos of shrimp or a bunch of fish or what have you. I said, ladies, we're going to do pizza next week. We're headed to the fish market right now. You know, what's the budget? 1,000 pesos. Boom, go hog wild. And so that's what happened. That's how we ended up at the fish market. Everybody thought we were going to McDonald's. Then they thought we were going to eat pizza. And it ended up, I didn't get any footage, but we had a wonderful shrimp dinner, butter shrimp with corn. You know, John and Upal were here. So I had a big old meal. Everybody got like a buffet program, all you could eat. If you wonder. You said you was going to McDonald's. You said you was going to pizza. Next thing you know, you cheap bastard, you end up at the fish market. Sometimes things happen. You got to change the plan. All right. Now we're on a hunt for some fish. I don't know why Flo's caring for us, G. Said somebody's feet hurt. I'm like, let the boy walk. Son, can you walk, buddy? Alright, so following these ladies on the hunt for some fish. I found 1K is a budget. Hello, hello. Look at that big one right there. But I'm acting like a diva. She dressed like a diva today, so she's acting like a diva. Hello, how are you? But whatever you ladies want. Whatever you want to cook. And put it on the grill? Folks, I'm staying out of the negotiations. Whatever they want. Flo, can you put my son down and let him walk? What's wrong with his foot? Little small tunas there. Whatever you ladies want, I tell you, it's up to you. $2.80 per kilo. Now she's looking at the shrimp. $3.50 on the shrimp, and those look small, huh? Those a little small for $3.50. Hey, get some from the cooler, man. Those have been sitting out. Those are dry. You got some in the cooler? Always go for the ones in the cooler. Yeah, baby. Let's dig into the good stuff here. Don't be holding out on me there, man. That's what you got to do, folks. Dig into the cooler. There. Okay. See, that's the big ones. These up here dry as a damn boom. Always look. This is a pro tip. Southeast Asia. Not really in Thailand because all the fish, the shrimp are still alive. But over here, you got to tell them to go for the cooler. I mean, just look at the difference. Those things are dry as a bone. They've been sitting out there all day. And look at the ones that I just scored. See, the ladies don't do that. Ladies don't think like that. They'll just go with them dry ones and everybody will suffer consequences. Flo, you always look like a hot mess. You ever heard of that before? That's why people like you, because you're a hot mess. Look at her. You can't even tell if she's wearing a bra, how many bras she's wearing, her hair's all over the place.
I know.
Wearing like 3 shirts. You're what we call a hot mess, Flo. Yeah, that's a compliment, sort of. Okay, so how much did we spend, ladies? 700 on 2 kilos of shrimp. Which way are we going now? She got 300 left. Thank you very much, buddy. Thank you. I don't know if he was too happy because I made him dig in that cooler, but hey, one of them dry, gamey shrimp been sitting out in the sun all day. All right. Oh no, she's going over to the stinky fish. The little chickadees. Hello. Keep walking, keep walking. All right, this is stinky fish section. All right, she passed it up. Passed it up. Hello, darling. How are you?
Fine.
You okay? I'm not sure what they're looking for. That's our vegetable lady. That's our vegetable lady back there. She got corn.
She have?
No, yeah, I'm sure she got the corn. My gosh. That's the vegetable lady. Look, when something ain't broke, don't fix it. This is our vegetable lady. Loyalty. I knew she had some corn down there. That's what you get for letting your Filipina just run wild with the budget. Gotta micromanage and supervise. This lady always does me right, plus she looks good. All right. I knew you had some corn. So what are you cooking tonight there, ladies?
Butter shrimp.
Butter shrimp with corn? Okay, that sounds good. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you. See you next time. Old single dad steers them in the right direction. Mission accomplished. There's Force G. Good job, Buddy Rowe. Taking care of Tita Flo Flo. Alright, load them back up. Load them up. Maria Mercedes, you woke up and said, no, we're going to the bakery to buy some bread. So you give my budget of 1K, you're going to use every bit of it. No change. The whole market across the street. Back out here to the main drag. A bakery. And up here on the port side of the aircraft is the newest little shopping center, Unigo Supermall. Soft opening right there. Right next to the Jollibee. So Color Monsters deploying. Ready to deploys. That is one slick front tire on that Bajak right there. Tire seen its better days for sure. There's this Bajak's taking off. See how quiet it is. Folks, I'll take this time to say thanks for joining us on this little outing. Just a quick trip down to Bogo City. Not too much action, but hey, I want to see everyday life, the sights and the sounds of the Philippines. That's pretty much what you get on this video. I mentioned that it's hot. It's so hot this whole trip. All I've been thinking about is moving to Baguio. All I've been thinking about is sitting up there in them pines, chilling. Nice cool breeze, brisk mornings, hot coffee. Man, I love Baguio. The hell am I doing here? Sweating my balls off. I'm asking myself that question right this minute. Alright, signing off. I'll give you one last look at our 7-Eleven. The center of gravity. At least it's one of my centers of gravity. At least a main anchor point in this town. There you go.